I am a white male from a middle-class family who grew up with all the privileges that we hear about. I can't pretend to understand what the black community, what people of color are going through at this moment and what they've gone through up until this moment. I can only speak from my own experience. I am the son, the stepson, the nephew, the cousin, and the brother of police officers. I come from a law enforcement family. There is nothing worse for good cops than for when bad cops take action. And it's been heartwarming to see police officers around the country come together and reject what they saw, this disgusting display of this abuse of power. And although it is true that all men are created equal, all people are created equal, not all people are treated equally. That's what this is really all about. It is coming together as a community to uplift one another.
I really didn't think in my generation that we'd be here, I'd be here, that I'd be standing here having this conversation. I'd much rather be home with my 13-year-old son. 13 years old. His voice is starting to change. He's taller than me. He's at that stage where every day he wakes up and measures himself against me. He's excited to get older. I'm scared for him as he gets older. It shouldn't be that way. That's a fear that black mothers have. We should all be outraged. And that's why I'm overwhelmed with love and seeing everyone here, this turnout. It warmed my heart to see every one of you out here. And I say the Pledge of Allegiance. The last 4 words. Do y'all know the last 4 words? Say the last 4 words, please.
And justice for all.
It hurts because when I say it, I don't believe it. I want to believe it. The system is not broken. It's designed to do exactly what they wanted it to be. So we can't fix it. We have to change it. Dismantle it, destroy it, change it. With that, I just thank you all for being here. I thank you from the bottom of my heart, Crystal. I was too exhausted and overwhelmed to even begin to try to do something, so thank you. Your mother has done a wonderful job, and you're doing a wonderful job with your daughter.
My heart hurts, my soul aches, but I can't tell you how powerful this imagery is to me. I want, if you can, just for 1 second, just scan this area we're in. Just take a minute and look around. This, my friends, is what all those who try and separate us and keep us apart, this is their worst nightmare. When we come together, Maya Angelou, the great Maya Angelou said, hate causes a lot of problems in this world, but it's yet to solve one. And when you sit there and you think about it, right? So my friends here got their candles and their flames lit. Our flames are about love, togetherness, understanding of one another. And if we keep giving oxygen to that flame, there's no room for hate. There's no room for hate in my heart. There's no room for hate in your heart. There's no room for hate in our world. But right now, our country is hurting. It's hurting because of George Floyd. It's hurting because of Ahmaud Arbery. But my friends, I tell you, the only way we move beyond this, is by us standing together. And standing together in a way that matters, right? So my white brothers and sisters, sometimes it's scary to speak out in your social network, right? It's scary sometimes to tell somebody you grew up with that their old world thinking has no place in this new world. But if you want to be that ally in that conversation, I need you to have that conversation with that person. And more importantly, everybody else who's here, especially my black brothers and sisters, y'all got to stand with them when they having those conversations. Because it's important for folks to know that hate has no home, not in Bordentown, nowhere in our country should hate have a home. We have to stop that, and we have to begin that process today and every day. God bless you, God love you. Let's stay safe and let's stay together.
Guys, I'm so moved by all of you. The energy is so good here. Like Gandhi said, be the change you wish to see in the world. It's time for us to step up and do that.
Bottom line is we can't change anyone. It is not our job to. But we can decide to be the change we want to see, as Crystal has already stated. You don't have to prove that you're not racist. You don't have to prove you have black friends and you like black people. You don't even have to prove you are somebody or we matter in a world who still doesn't accept us because of the color of our skin. No more proving. Just be. Be the difference. Be the example. Be the change. Be the voice. Be the light. Now, if you haven't noticed, a common trend in 2020, COVID-19 was after our breath. George Floyd says, "I can't breathe." I'm not here to debate beliefs, but one thing I can see is that there's an underlying force in our world that's trying to choke the life out of us and take our breath, debilitate us in every capacity. But I challenge all of us, every color and every creed, to help reverse the hold on our necks. We who are well and able must suffocate racism, choke out hatred, and smother prejudice. And as our faith says, let us be the light of the top of the hill and the salt of the earth. God bless you all. We're just going to have just a few moments of silence, and I'm going to have a prayer with all of us. And then after that, we're going to light our candles if you haven't done. If I was in church, I would tell you to turn to your neighbor. So I want you to turn to somebody and just tell them, stay lit. Yeah, stay lit. In our dark world, stay lit. Keep shining.